Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of day this is for you. And welcome back to the Daily CRUMB with me, Cultivate, you're fairly free ass, sweet ass, well, medicine woman. Right? Okay, I already did the bit if you watched part 1, but here we are on part 2. I don't know if everybody sees the 1 and 2. And this time I just did it in 2 videos because trying to split it took much longer. Anyway, this was the first card that we pulled out. I just ended up doing a lot more talking and sharing of my humanness. And this is to take rest. A field that has rested gives a bountiful crop it. It's reading Ovid at the same time as crop. Ovid! Watch Norseman, that's funny. Just to kick back and laugh. It's vulgar humor, though, I must be warning you. But, it's funny. I'm sorry. Forgive me if it's a sin for me to laugh at that. I love the Norseman. Please forgive me. I'm already forgiven. Thank you. Okay. So take 10 minutes out of your day to quietly observe the world around you. How can you cultivate this calm energy during times of stress? It's also a 28, which is 10. So 10 to me to 10 to me. Okay. Let that magic happen and pour through me. Yeah, in part 1, I was just sharing about with my girl and my children. What the children learn from others, and then they get blamed for themselves, right? What the others help to mold and shape the children into. Anyways, and then my shirt says, do I look like a freaking people person? Because I am. I really am. So it's like I run it as funny. That's how I take it. Mind you, people that don't know me might read this shirt and think... But I know, I think it's kind of like, am I walking around with a smiley face saying, hi, hi, hi. It's kind of then again, right? I don't know. That's my own way to amuse myself. I mean, I hope it amuses others too. Well, I know I do amuse some others. That's okay. Swing it, swing it, swing it. Oh, I was on an episode last night, but I was able to get myself to the couch. I didn't fall. But I could feel it. Coming out, like too tired, too worn out, pushing it too much. And it's not just me pushing, but when others is pushing, you get that emotional, trying to stay calm. And of course, as parents, we know the kids don't intentionally push those buttons, but they get some buttons. They're not responsible for it. They don't make us anything. We need to stay responsible for our emotion and what comes up. Yes, it's going to come up, and then how we handle and respond to that, right? What are we teaching them how to do that? Okay. There we go. Okay, one totem to come out with that then. Or should we just pick one? Give us the one totem, because I saw that one was the void. Just went through the floor. Right? Opening to that potential miracle. So what is the totem with that one? Okay, we're putting that one down there. There we go. Whoa. And we got 8. The illumination and clarity. That's how we get it. Tapping into that little divine being right there. A bundle of love. We get back to that innocence. We get that illumination and clarity. And I think that's what I had there. Luminosity is that word right there. Oh, that one up there says cinnamon. I love cinnamon. That's a leadership. What are we letting lead in our life? Let spirit lead. Let love lead. Right? That all-loving higher power. Whatever that be for you. Okay. All loving power, we get into those records revealed and tuning into that life force, letting go, resetting. Okay, and we're being gentle with ourselves. No more harshness. The world needs more gentle people. We need more assertiveness rather than aggressive. We push too hard. We need more light and less fight. Fighting gets more fighting. And I don't want to fight. I know those feelings come up. Of course, they're human. I feel the bitter. I choose to grow wiser. But what I feel most of all is hurt and grieving. I've lost so much. It's the most important to me. Like my whole family. And that's, it's hard not to feel abandoned when you've grown up in your family tight, and you know how they all talk and everybody got something to say about everybody else. Not very many look at themselves. And that's not just my family. We got to look at that as human beings. That's why I'm so, from the begin within. Everything begins within. And stop pointing those fingers. Just look at my video. I'm like, yeah, that's a check-in and check-up. That's what, right? Finger pointing out. Well, check in, check up. This is what we got to do. Oh, and it's not that blaming, and I don't want to be... I love my mother, but these are the choices that we make. And you know what? Like I've been saying to my girl or whatever, if you're going to keep choosing this, you're told this is what's going to help, and you're refusing to even try, well, then you stop complaining. Right? You can complain, but you know what? You ain't going to get much sympathy from me when you refuse to do or even try something that's going to help you, and you do the exact opposite, right? And I'm worried she's going to like freaking really throw out her back because something caught my eye out there and I tried to turn my head and at the top. Okay. Anyways, she was told that if back got worse, then somebody's going to sue that one that ran. So it becomes about that. And then a flash in my head, oh my goodness, when this accident happened, I was still pregnant with my 20-year-old. And again, I don't know, is this a paranoia? I don't know, but it comes to your mind. Why does this come to mind? I don't know. A couple weeks before we got that rear impact, the ex was telling me about some friends of his who got in their separate vehicles and drove and crashed into each other and then sued each other's insurance. So it's like scamming, right? And then it wasn't even that long, like a couple weeks, we were on that drive, and he said, oh, he's going to hit us. The woman that was crossing the street said she wasn't going to cross the street, but because he came to such a fast stop that she was going to. I remember she went to take a step, and then she stepped back. He says he's going to hit us, puts the arm out there. I don't have time. I was trying to adjust myself in the seatbelt, put my thing back, so I'd already lifted myself up in an older style vehicle when it comes, so my head was up, and my head went so far back that I could see the top of the vehicle out the rear view window. I was pregnant at the time. Again, though, it wasn't a red light. It was a crosswalk. He didn't have to stop at it. And the guy behind us said that he had dropped a CD, so he had just bent down to look to get that, and then looked up, and that vehicle had stopped in front of him, so he didn't have much time to react and respond. And the vehicle jumped up about 3 feet. I went back and forward. My foot kicked underneath there. Anyways, it's just been getting progressively worse since then, and that was all in 2003. Anyways, in November 7th, 2003. You gotta know the date because it's all that insurance stuff. Anyway, so we're bringing that together. Whirling rainbow of peace, unity achieved. We're being patient with ourselves. We're taking that time to rest. And that's how we unlock that potential miracle. We take that time to rest. We are patient with ourselves. Okay? Being patient with ourselves, with these littles, with what we've learned, going through that programming. Okay, what was it that I learned? Why is it that I do this? What causes me to react this way? I don't know. What is that for you? But take that time to rest, to get in tune with that. Okay, and we don't have to go... Again, it's not about pointing fingers. It's about having that understanding. Okay? Understanding ourselves. And then making that effort to do the best to understand others. But you know what? That all begins within. We gotta understanding ourselves. There's a human being. We're not all the same. We're all unique, but we got the human bodies, human emotions. We breathe the same air. Our hearts beat. Okay? Beautiful beings. What's that all say to you? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you just to be you, fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. So glad you're here. So glad you choose to stay every day. Scroll, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where did I put my pen? Thank you. Thank you.